Hi guys, welcome. All right, I'm here for the final, you know what I mean, live stream. All right, let me pull it up on here, and we will get started. Oh, the thumbnail from earlier is cute with Dylan's head in the background like that. He's so cute. Oh my god, I love you, Dylan. Okay, Coco. Kay's thoughts for me at the moment. Kay's thoughts. Well, you know, she's got plans. She thinks about the future. Four of Wands. Four of Wands could be taking your current relationship to the next level. It also could be, you know, thinking about the happy home or planning things around the home. It's, you know, it's a good omen that she's thinking about the future. The world here is at her feet, and she's feeling very balanced. She's not really putting the cart before the horse. She's really thinking about this stuff. Feeling balanced, feeling like things between you and her can move forward, feeling like things can be very stable and long term. Susie, should I ignore him when he reaches out? 70% chance, yeah, you should ignore him. He's not going to give up though, but I would make it difficult for him. Elizabeth, does A get happy when he sees me? Yes, very much. Adriana, has he been thinking about me? Yes. He's been thinking about you a lot. AJ, Mario and I's connection. First card that you get is the Sun. Oh, happiness, and then the Empress. You know what that means. Be careful if you don't want children. Otherwise, love, abundance, money, fertility, and celebration around this situation. This is a good situation. It could turn into something quickly. Elizabeth, what's coming in for me in the next 2 weeks? You might have a job opportunity that you have to make a decision about. It looks like it's a good opportunity. There's a lot of strength around the situation. Chariot is here too, which means that it can push your career forward. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, things move forward quickly. And in the next couple of weeks, balance, patience, compassion, peace should be entering your life. The Sun is here, which is also a good omen for feeling happiness. So you may be feeling a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more happy, and feeling like things are kind of moving forward nicely. I think that there's a good thing that happens with this job opportunity that may kind of push things ahead for you in your life altogether. You know, like sometimes how one good thing happens and then other things start to fall into place. Emma, is there something between me and Em, like compatibility or attraction? buddy. Um, 70% chance, yes, there is compatibility. It's a little lower for attraction. It's about 33% chance at this point. Anna. I had a huge fight with Vladimir the Virgo. He has a partner. Will he contact me or is it over? What are his feelings? He will contact you, but he needs some time. Victory here is in reverse, and so is the Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit in reverse also indicates that he's pulling himself back. But when the Hermit is in reverse, it's not such a good thing. It's like not talking about your feelings because you don't want to hear people tell you the truth, or you don't want people to hear what you would already, like you already know what they're going to say and you don't want to hear it. He feels like he needs a little space right now. It's going to be a little while before you hear from him. TD. He accepted and texted me. What's next? Communication should pick up. It should be a little bit more consistent. Adriana, will he be able to love me? Yes, he will. Elizabeth, does A know I have feelings for him? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Solo, will Ali confess her feelings for me? Or does she not have a little bit of feelings for me? Okay, let's see. She does have feelings for you, and at some point she will tell you about them. Jelena, does he think about me and what does he want from me? He does think about you. He's not 100% sure yet of where he wants things to go. It's like he's thinking about it, he's contemplating. You could hear from him out of the blue. He may feel like you guys are very connected on a spiritual level. There's a lot of good luck around this situation. But he's not sure what he wants. Sometimes he thinks that there's a good love connection. Sometimes he feels like he's pulling back. I think he may need a little time to just kind of sort it out. Emma, will Em reach out to set up a video chat? Yeah, definitely. Anna, okay, what are Vladimir the Virgo's real feelings for me? He's attracted to you. He cares about you. He's undecided about what he wants to do in the future. He's physically attracted to you. He cares about you as a person. He thinks that you're loyal, independent, hardworking. But he's not sure where he wants to take this situation. Rhonda, spiritual reading, love and financial outlook. For love, there's success and luck that comes in around somebody from your past. When it comes to money or finances, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when you stop holding yourself back. There's abundance coming in for sure, but you may have to step out of your box or step out of your comfort zone. And then you get the Three of Cups, which is celebration around money. Use your intuition, especially when it comes to the love situation. Adriana, what does he think about me? He thinks that you are caring and kind. Like the cups, Queen of Cups is like loving, caring, kind. Somebody who's pleasant to be around. Adventurous, spontaneous, honest, hardworking, intelligent, successful, and physically attractive. Nebresha, what is Warren hiding from me? Why does everyone always think somebody's hiding something? All right, let's see. All right, if he's hiding something, what comes up around him is heartbreak around the devil. So the devil could be anything from some sort of an addiction, or it could be some kind of earthly pleasure. This could even be heartbreak around somebody who he was involved with, who he was very physically attracted to, and the relationship maybe just to have been about sex, but he may have been brokenhearted by it, and that's something he doesn't like to talk about, or he doesn't like to address. But otherwise, there's nothing else here. I mean, hard work, a new opportunity around business, life-changing for him quickly. There's not really anything that he would be hiding. Cece, how will Lonnie ruin her chances at getting hired? How will Lonnie ruin her chances at getting hired? I don't think it's anything that she does specifically moving forward. I think that these people have already made their decision about her from something that she's done in the past. I think that she's sort of rubbed people the wrong way, and she kind of came across as she was going to be either a troublemaker or she was going to cause problems. Melissa, will the Libra reconcile with me? Yes. Miss Ronnie, so I'm okay with my job. See, I get a 70% chance, yes, you're okay with it. I also get the Page of Swords here, which could be another opportunity coming in out of the blue. Like in this day and age, right, everything is so uncertain with this freaking virus. But overall, 70% is pretty high that you're pretty stable where you are. Princess Aries, should I text W? Does she want me to text her? Okay. Yeah, I would say yes. I mean, the cards actually say 70% chance yes, and that she would want to hear from you. The only time I tell people not to reach out, really, is if they're feeling totally unconfident, or if they're the only person that's putting energy into the relationship. So if you know, you texted her every morning for the last 5 mornings and she hasn't answered you, then I would say not to text her. But right now, it looks like it would be a good idea. Susie, does he want me back, and if so, why? I get a 33% chance that he wants you back. He doesn't want to be alone. And I think that he's all about himself and his ego. And I think that he's going to keep you around because he feels like he can play with you. And I think that as long as you keep him around, he's going to keep getting what he needs from you. This is doing something for his ego, the way he treats you. That's why I'm pretty sure that you're going to hear from him really soon. He doesn't seem to let long periods of time go by because he wants to keep you on the hook. I would be careful with this guy. I really would. Kira, what actions will Leroy take towards me? Well, right now it looks like he's thinking about things a lot. He's got the 4 of Cups. You got a wish around this situation. He may pull his energy back a little bit for like a couple of weeks because he's really thinking about things. The 9 of Wands, his energy is kind of like, I got a long road ahead of me, that kind of a thing. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So if he pulls back a little bit, I wouldn't worry so much about it. I think that he's going to come forward after that. And I think there's enough strength around this situation for things to move forward. I think he's going to want you to move in with him. I think that's what happens next. But he may pull away for a couple of days or a week or so. I would just kind of let him do it. Emma, what would happen if Emma and I were to video chat? What would he think of me in person? He would be happy if you guys video chatted. He would think that you were interesting, that you were successful, assertive, attractive, funny, kind. I think it would go really well. Adriana, how long until we get intimate? You may wait like a couple of months, maybe 5 months. Kira, how long until Leroy and I live together? I feel like it's going to happen sometime this summer. Six of Hearts. The 6 could be the month of June. The Hearts would be before the end of the spring. I don't know if it happens that fast, but I think sometime this summer. Kira, general for Leroy. Right in the center of his spread, he's got happiness. He's got all 10 cups being full. So he's moving into a good time in his life. He's not there yet. He's feeling right now a little bit unprepared. He's feeling a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious. But he's going to get past all of that. And then spontaneity comes in. The sun comes in, which is happiness. He starts to feel a little bit more like he's on the right path. Adriana, how is he going to feel once we are a couple? He's going to feel stable. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, he's going to feel stable. He may hold himself back a little bit, and he may be a little bit like self-protective in the beginning, but he gets past it. Sepia, general love. A transformation coming in over your love life. Perseverance. Life changes quickly overnight, and you could have a beginning, new beginning with, use your intuition, and earth sign. You have heightened intuition. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. When this person comes in, they're going to be very passionate, and you're no longer going to be feeling like you're wearing the weight of the world on your shoulders. I think you have an earth sign coming in. Sepia, general career. You're prepared to leave something behind to move on to something better. Something better, well, when something better comes up, you're a little bit undecided. You may have more than one opportunity. There could be two different business opportunities that come up. You've got a wish and strength, so put that out into the universe. You won't hold yourself back, but you may have a hard time making the decision. And you know, the Lover's card just showed up here, so that could be a timing thing. You could be changing careers or changing jobs around the same time that you enter this new relationship. Andrea, general love. You got success coming in around a new beginning with an air sign. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. The wheel, good luck around love. Life changes quickly. You have a lot of strength, and your relationships are going to move forward quickly with the Chariot. And you're prepared. So I think this may be a new person that's entering. When they enter, you're going to be ready to move forward. You're going to get to the point where you're like, I'm happy for fresh blood. You know, something totally new, something totally different. I think it's a new person. Susie, so doesn't he love me anymore if he doesn't want me? So doesn't he love me anymore if he doesn't want me? See, I think that I think he cares about you. I don't think he's capable of having a normal relationship. And I think that the longer you stay with this guy, the longer it's going to you're going to keep finding yourself in the same situation. I don't think he doesn't care about you. I don't think it's about, you know, like it goes back to the same thing that I always say. People are attracted to each other because a lot of times they're feeling a need or a void. He needs something from you, which is why he keeps coming back. So that's his attraction. As long as you keep giving it to him, he's going to keep coming back. And right now you're still giving it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a few days ago that he didn't show up. This is a pattern with him. So as long as you keep feeding him this, he's going to keep doing it. Meaning, like in a couple of days, he'll call you, he'll set something up, and you'll be ready for him to show up, and he won't show up again because this is what he does. That's not changing. It has nothing to do really with love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that at this point, you have to look at the situation as to, do I want to be treated like this anymore? Because his actions are not changing. He hasn't changed. He keeps doing this. So if you want to keep putting up with this and take the gamble that he is going to show up, then you're taking a huge gamble. But just a couple of days ago, you said that you were moving in with him and you were having a baby with him. That's a big, huge decision around somebody who is very irresponsible as far as this relationship is concerned. So I would really sit and think about what it is that you want, because he's not giving you stability. He keeps proving to you that he's not reliable. So, and I don't think it has anything to do. I just don't think he's capable of. I mean, I don't know what he said to you when he didn't show up the other day, but he's going to do this to you again. That's what's going to happen. So if he calls you tomorrow and you set something else up, you're going to find yourself in the same situation again. So I would be careful, and I would think about really what it is that you want, because you got to take care of your needs, not his. He takes care of his needs. I mean, to me, I can't understand how somebody can just not show up. I just think that is like, that's a horrible thing to do to somebody. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this situation. I think that it's unfortunate, but he's not putting in his end of the bargain. You know, you could only do so much. Nebresha, how does Warren feel about me right now? He thinks that you're grounded and down to earth. He also thinks that you're creative, attractive, and successful. He also thinks that you're very well prepared. He thinks you don't hold yourself back. You're honest, you're kind, you're assertive. He's got a lot of respect for you. Vet. Would Dan be interested in me if I approached him? The timing's not there just yet. I would hold off a little bit. The timing isn't right now. May have something to do with Venus. Venus is retrograde right now. Hey, easy, buddy. I would wait until Venus goes direct. Kira, will Bianca and Urel be moving out, and if so, when? Yeah, I think they will. Possibly in the month of August. Cece, will my boss open his eyes and see the truth about Lonnie? Yes. 3 aces. Kira, why does Leroy put his brother's girlfriends before me? He tries to be accommodating. He tries to be nice. He thinks he's doing the right thing by them. I don't think he realizes he's doing it, that he's doing that. He thinks he's being like hospitable. Son, does he want me to get a promotion? %70 chance, yes. I think you will get a promotion. You got the Ace of Pentacles here. Krista. Connection between Jay and I for June. If you pull your energy back in the month of June, you may run into him somewhere. Powers that be are guiding this situation. But it looks like it's kind of a rocky road. There's some regret. Somebody feels like they've been hurt. Somebody else finally comes in out of the blue. That's why I'm saying if you pull your energy back, you may run into him somewhere. Justice is in reverse, feeling like you don't have justice on your side or you're not seeing good karma yet. It may be a little frustrating. The month of June may be a little frustrating. Cece, am I going to have children? I'll be 34 this year. Yes, you will. Kira, how will my OBGYN appointment go on Monday? %70 chance it goes really well. I think it'll be fine. Adriana, how is he going to feel about the intimacy? Lovers, he's going to really enjoy it. Cece, does TJ find me attractive and will he pursue me? Yes. It may be a little bit rocky in the beginning, so don't get nervous, but he will. Emma, would there be mutual attraction between M and I in the video chat? %33 chance, yes, there will be attraction. Weekday. Will S approach me or will I approach him? I think he approaches you. Weekday. Will we still be starting to talk again in August? Yes. Let me just shut the air off.
Andrew Young, former Atlanta mayor, former ambassador to the United Nations, he tweeted this evening.
Oh, and now we can listen to Dylan snore. Now we can hear Dylan snore. Did I wake you up? Sorry.
Made their point, and now they hurt their cause.
Thank you so much. And
what the hell is this?
We're going to check back into these hot spots throughout the hour.
Weekday general for June. Your intuition is heightened in the month of June. Listen to it. You have a wish. Put that out into the universe. You might have a decision that you need to make about a personal transformation that's going to be beginning this summer. Maybe not in June, but it's coming. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. If you don't want children, please be careful when that card shows up. But otherwise, it's a really great omen around personal relationships. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a water sign coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You also have a Virgo here. Feeling much more balanced and also feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Rat Gang, welcome. Will Liv respond to my message? And how will she react to it? She will respond. She may be a little bit like sharp with her tongue. The King of Swords, it's kind of like a sharp mouth, but it's going to be fine. I don't know what the situation is right now with her. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it works itself out. Anna. Will me and Jay, once he returns, have a passionate new beginning, or will it take us a while to regain the passion? It may take a little while. It might take a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Georgia, will RS contact me soon? I think so. I think within the next couple of weeks. Kira, how does Urel feel about Leroy and Art in my relationship? Justice, he thinks it's good. He thinks it's balanced. He's got a lot of respect for you, Six of Pentacles. He pretty much thinks that it's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know that he really like thinks much about it. Like to him, it's like it is what it is. You know, he's fine with it. He thinks that it's good. Where am I? I lost my spot. Oh, there we go. Susie, what's the best way for me to keep strong and stay away from him? Because I feel so weak right now. It's pathetic. I've never been like this before. I know I have to break this connection, but how? The best thing that I can suggest, what I did was I just redirected my attention. Every time like he popped into my head, I just got busy doing something else. I literally did anything that I could to take my mind off of him. And when he called, I didn't answer. I didn't answer. Or a lot of times, this is how fucking pathetic it was. This point in our relationship, he told me that he had a work phone and he couldn't he didn't want his work phone to know that he was calling me or calling people. So we would email. That was bullshit. People that have company phones are allowed to use them. I know that that phone, not knowing at the time, because I didn't know that he got married, obviously the bill went to his wife, and his wife was probably going over the bill and would have wanted to know whose number that was. And if she called it and found out that it was another woman, so that, and I was so fucking stupid that I believed it. So I just emailed him. So for me, it was really easy to just not answer the email. I mean, you can't really harass somebody with emails because you just don't open your email then. But I mean, you can do anything from changing your number to blocking him to, I mean, I would block him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do, if you really want him gone, that's what I would do. I would block him on all sorts of stuff so that he can't reach you. I mean, if he shows up again or he reaches out again, you're going to find yourself in this position again next week. So what's the point? Like, he keeps proving the same thing. It's like, I don't even know at this point, like, why is he, what is his reasoning for doing this? Does something for his ego. Like, you know, that's the only thing. He's not getting anything out of it. My best thing would be to block him, don't answer him, and turn him away if he were to show up. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, people get really hooked on, like, there's a connection. It's not so much a connection, it's kind of an addiction. So what happens is, and one of my friends explained it really great at one point when the feeling that you get when he shows up is the drug. So your body becomes kind of addicted to those emotions. It's not like connections with people are like my friend Laura, who I've known since I'm 8. I haven't seen her in a long time, but if I called her up right now, she would, like, I could talk to her for hours like I haven't seen her since yesterday. That's a connection. My friend Mark, I ran into him in the mall. I haven't seen him in years. If I called him right now and needed something, he would be here in a heartbeat. That's a connection. It's not a connection to somebody who is constantly letting you down. That becomes more of like a cycle of addiction, where you get addicted to the feelings that you have for this person, and that you can only get those feelings when he shows up. For some reason, and I've been in that situation too, when the person shows up, it's like for 5 minutes, everything is okay. But it doesn't last long. It's very temporary. So you're more addicted to the feeling that you get than you are him. Because if you look at the situation, what is it about him that you like? He does nothing but let you down. And, you know, it's very easy. Like I say this to people all the time. It's very easy to go out and find somebody else that can let you down and disappoint you. It's not easy to find someone like me who isn't going to do that. So he's the one that loses, not you. So I would stop with the connection stuff and just look at him like, this is something I need to cut out of my life because it's not healthy for me. And it's not doing anything for me but bringing me down. What's going on over there, lady? Adriana, how's it going to be between us next month? What's the matter, Bubby? You're waking up? You got justice, balance, balance, compassion, stability. It should be a decent, calm month with not too much excitement. It's like calm, down to earth, grounded. Hey, what's happening, lady? Like, there may be like a karmic feel around it in a good way. Kira, what month will Leroy become excited about the baby? Don't be surprised if that doesn't happen until after the baby shows up. But it could happen in 3 months from now. So what we're in, almost in June. So maybe by the fall. Do you need me to come and get you? Huh? What's the matter? You took a little snoozer? Huh? All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I am coming. Oh, there you go. There you go. You fresh from your bath? Oh, and you took a little nap? And you smell good? All right. Don't touch that. Woo. Now it's hot in here. I shut off the air. It's hot in here now. All right. Yeah. What? You're excited? All right. Who are we at next? Nebraska. What kind of drug habit will Warren have? What makes you think you know that he has a drug habit? Let's see. Let's have a look. Well, I'm not seeing the devil here, but if you know that he has a drug habit, I would think that it would be something a little bit recreational, because the devil's not here. Not something that's highly addictive, but maybe the devil's not here. There's heartbreak around him, but the devil would be more of like substance that you're addicted to, that's like a problem or an issue, an earthly pleasure. Recreational, maybe marijuana. Could be marijuana, yeah. I don't know, I'm not seeing anything else crazier than that at this point. Emma, when will I hear from M? It could be sometime within the next week. Adriana, does he believe me when I tell him that he's cute? Yes. Well, he believes that you're being sincere. Allison, love reading for the summer. Could have a Pisces coming in. There's a Pisces around you. Your intuition is heightened. That Pisces could be very passionate, but you also have here an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. I think you're going to have a lot of choices over this summer. It looks like you have a lot of different options. There's an earth sign here too, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Things could be a little exciting this summer. Good. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Anna, will I hear from Jay in the month of June? Not in your mouth. Not in your mouth. You could hear from him in June. You got about well, yeah, one ace, but the Empress is here. So the Empress is pretty high. I would say you have at least a 60% chance of hearing from him in the month of June. Allison, outcome for my next spell I'm casting. I feel drawn to do it. Okay, let's see. I think it'll be successful. I think it'll be successful. Mariana, general for June. You may be leaving something in the past that's no longer serving you. You may be walking away from something that's not working. And you have the star around you, which is good luck, or put a wish out into the universe. This could change your life for the better. Moving forward, you have the world at your feet. You may have a new business opportunity that brings in more money and also more respect. And you're like persevering. You're about to start like a personal transformation. Cleaning out the old, moving on, like getting rid of, you may be doing it, sometimes it's like it happens in cycles. You may be cleaning out your house, which then may make you start to clean out your personal life, which then may make you clean out like spiritual clutter. And you may be doing a lot of cleansing. It's for the better. Anna, you're at the aquarium. It's open? I'm surprised that it's open. And it's 10 o'clock at night. Oh, dolphins. They're so sweet. Kira, Leroy told me that he was going to talk to Bianca before his brother. Does he wish that he would have talked to her before him? Wait a minute. Let me read that again. Leroy told me he was going to talk to Bianca before his brother. So he wished that he would have talked to her before him. So he never had the conversation with her. All right, let me see. Hey, what's happening? What? Want me to flip you over? I'm going to flip you over. Whoa. All right, does he wish that he would have talked to her before him? I don't think so. He's only getting a 33% chance. I think he's okay with whatever happened. Cade, what's Gabriel's energy towards me today? Not holding himself back, going for it. Creative energy, kind, loving energy. 10 of Cups energy. It's good today. Maybe even this weekend. It might be for like the whole weekend. I have an addictive personality too. Ashley. I don't see it yet. All right, let me do the brush up. Why did Warren give me his number and then turn around and act like he didn't want to be bothered with me? Oh, he's an idiot. He may have had, having nothing to do with you, a tower movement and some anxiety around the situation. It had nothing to do with you. But that is going to change. And he's going to be happy to hear from you. He's going to want to talk to you. He just was either in a bad moment or had something really shitty happen. And he just didn't express it right. He did want you to call him. I don't understand why people can't just say that. Like, this isn't a good time, or I'm going through something, or whatever. Why can't people just be, communicate it? I think that you may hear from him, and he might explain that situation. Laugh. Will the Sag reach out? Yes, he will. He will. Ashley, does constantly dreaming about a baby mean that I'll be pregnant? No, it doesn't. Dreaming about a baby can be anything from innocence to a new beginning to a new creative idea. Rarely dreams mean what they are. You know what I mean? Like, it's rare, like, to have a dream about a baby and then actually have a baby. It's usually something else in the dream happens and it predicts something different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense, but no, it doesn't mean that you'll have a baby soon. It means that you could give birth to a new idea. You could start a new journey. It doesn't have to be a baby. But I gotta run to the bathroom. Hang on. I will be right back. Here, sit in this seat while I go pee pee. I will be right back. Are you happy there, or you want to come sit with me? You probably want to come and sit with me, right? I'll bring you a little pillow. I'll bring you a little pillow. Yeah, good? All right. TT, is someone I know doing black magic on me? I'm only getting a 33% chance, which is pretty low. But if you're worried, you know what I always say, salt, black candles, white candles, wear like a clear quartz crystal, just because it's protective. Allison, how is he feeling about us? He says he loves me and he's trying to make me commit lately. Okay, let's see. What's the matter? You want to flip over? Go ahead, flip over. I know you want to crawl, but you're not there yet. He's feeling confident in the two of you. He does want a commitment. The Two of Cups and the Empress. But he feels like he kind of has a long road ahead of him. I don't think he thinks that you want to commit to him. He's not going to give up, though. He's not giving up. Avery, what's going on over there? Anna, will the officer get a prosecution or time or the death penalty? Do they have the death penalty there? He should get the death penalty. That's my opinion, though. Let's see. Will that officer get a prosecution of time? I think he's going to get time. Avery, come on. Avery, what is going on? Sarah, will T reach out and see me over the next week or two? What's the matter, baby? Are you hungry? All right, let me do Sarah's and then I'll get you your bottle. All right. Come on. You just ate a little while ago. You can't be that hungry. Yes, you should be seeing this person soon. Next couple of weeks sounds about right. I got 3 aces. All right, all right. Stop with your belly aching. Will you please? Will you please? All right, I got it. I got it. I got it. and Dylan's just sleeping. Dylan's just sleeping. All right. Oh, that's it, right? That's what you needed? That's the ticket? All right. Anna, will my love life improve this summer to fall? I got black and blue on my leg. Yes, I think it will. It does look like you have a little bit of a road. It doesn't look like it happens overnight. Brianna, what did DE think about the text I sent tonight? All right, I don't know what's going on, but I get sharp words. The King and Queen of Swords, it's like sharp words. And perseverance. I don't know if you guys had an argument or if you will have an argument. If you do, I wouldn't worry about it so much because you have perseverance. But the energy of the swords is like cutting. So that's how it feels. Like the message cut or it hit them somewhere. You know, like they felt it. I don't know what you said. Josh, got details about my next significant stable lover. They may be a Pisces. They may also be a little bit argumentative. They're assertive, but they're kind. So their words sometimes, they may not have the best way with words, but they have a kind heart. They have a little bit of a fiery personality. They're spontaneous. They have some money. Adventurous. They definitely have money. And they're hardworking. I'm not sure if they're the owner of a company or they may have a high position in a company or maybe a company they've been at for a while. I don't think they own the company. They're well prepared for the next relationship or the relationship they're going to be in with you. They're down to earth about the relationship and they're not looking to fool around. Like they want something that's stable. And they're very intelligent. They may have like a lot of degrees or they may be very well educated. Kayla, general for career. All right, I don't know where you are right now in your career, but what's coming up is Three of Pentacles, which is feeling grounded, feeling like you're in a relationship at work where it's stable and like the roots grow very deep. So it could mean that either you're going to be there a really long time or it's something stable. You don't have to worry about losing your job. It also looks like you may be walking away from something that no longer serves you. So I don't know if you're thinking about changing jobs, switching jobs. This would be walking away from something and not looking back, heading into the future where things are much better financially. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like all the hard work you put into something is now starting to pay off. Nine of Pentacles is more money coming in. And Five of Pentacles in reverse is like paying off a debt or something that's been hanging over your head. Two of Pentacles, feeling balanced, feeling like life has come back into balance. And Eight of Swords in reverse, no longer holding yourself back. Choices, you're going to have choices around career or job. So with this, it's like you may be choosing between walking away from a job you have to something else, or you may be presented with the opportunity to either be promoted or take a different job. But Seven of Cups is choices. Use your intuition with the Moon card. Cece, general love, I'm single, I'm 33. Okay. Well, you got a first card that comes in is the Two of Cups, which is a union of the souls. Could be with a Leo. If you're not with anyone, you have no love interest, there's Leo coming in. You'll be very prepared when you meet this person. All 10 cups will be full. This person comes in out of the blue when you least expect it, and things may move pretty quickly. Nine of Cups, put the wish out into the universe because you can get it. Eight of Pentacles, working really hard on something, and the Judgment card is like being at the right place at the right time or having the powers that be guided. So back to the Eight of Pentacles, it's usually taking a course or an apprenticeship, something that would be promoting or enhancing your career, like something that would make you make money in the future. So it could be a timing thing. It could be like you're doing an apprenticeship at, I don't know, wherever, and at the same time it could be like that's where you meet this person. Like that's why this may be significant that it showed up here, the Eight of Pentacles in a love reading. And maybe that's where you meet the person. It also could be a timing thing, like the same time you're taking this course is the same time that you meet this person. Kira, how does Bianca feel about me? She thinks that you're very well prepared, that you're down to earth, and you kind of have everything together. Like she thinks that you kind of have it all. I think she's a little bit envious of you. I don't think that she's like jealous, like evil and jealous. I just think she's kind of looks at you like you kind of have it all together, and maybe she doesn't. I think she genuinely likes you. Wheel of Fortune. There's good energy around that situation. Cece, general for career. Maybe working on a creative project coming up. You got financial stability coming in around creative project or creative endeavor. Nine of Pentacles. So something like this doesn't necessarily have to be like a work 9-to-5 job work. This could be something that you do on the side that you make extra money at. This may be like your labor of love. I don't know if you like making beaded bracelets. This could be like making extra money selling them on the internet, whatever it is. It's something that you would enjoy and you can make money from. Use your intuition. You may have a lot of ideas about how to make money on the side that has nothing to do with your regular job. Regular job, it looks like things move forward. You could be getting a bonus or a raise, possibly a promotion. Three of Pentacles, pretty well grounded. Star card. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. If you're unhappy where you're working now, there's opportunity coming in. Probably not for a while, maybe not until like the fall, but you may be feeling, Six of Pentacles is feeling well respected and being compensated well for the work that you're doing. So if it's not the company that you work for now, you may be taking a different job or thinking about switching jobs. Adriana, in which month are we going to see each other? It's possible in the month of August. Kira, will Leroy try to see me this weekend? Yes, he will. Mariana, how does my boyfriend feel about me? Feels that you're spontaneous. Feels that you're hardworking, down to earth, kind. I'm a little bit argumentative. You got the Five of Swords here. He also may think that sometimes the weight of the world is on his shoulders. There may be something that weighs him down that surrounds the situation. Let me see. He cares about you. He finds you to be peaceful, serene, easy to be around, hardworking, kind, down to earth, and passionate. Something about it. What happened here to the TV? What happened here? I don't know why at night I just like to have the TV on. Like during the day, if it goes off, I'm okay with that, but I don't like when it's off at night. Really stupid. I don't know where the other remote is. Oh, there we go. New chapter. How does George feel about me telling him I don't care anymore? Oh, he doesn't believe that you don't care anymore. He doesn't believe it. Adriana, how will he treat me while I'm pregnant? He'll treat you really well. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, he'll treat you really, really well. Oh no, this isn't loading. Hang on. Let me... Stupid thing. Adriana, how will his family treat me? Overall, they'll treat you well. You know, there's always someone who's a pain in the ass. Always, there always is. But overall, they'll be good to you. Tiger, general for the summer. First card you have here is the Nine of Cups, which is a wish. Put that out into the universe. Then you've got a soulmate connection. If you're not with anyone right now, there's an Aries coming in. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship can move forward quite nicely. Either way, there's perseverance around love. Somebody from your past may be returning too. Now, that could be somebody totally different. It may not be a love connection, but somebody from your past is returning. Could be an old friend. You might be working on a creative project this summer. You have a lot of luck. You also may be going on a trip to water, by water, or around water. Priscilla, general for the next 2 weeks. Life moves forward quickly over the next 2 weeks. Hangman in reverse. Love cup is full. Ace of Cups upright. If you're not with anyone right now, you may meet a new prospect that could be an air sign, a Libra, Sagittarius, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. They may come in out of the blue when you least expect it. Balance, patience, compassion gets returned to your life, and there's something to celebrate. Feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders starts to melt off. The Hermit, you may be taking some time in like contemplation to kind of figure out what it is that you want. And the Eight of Pentacles, you may be putting in a lot of hard work at a certain project. Could be anything from taking a course to an apprenticeship to working hard on cleaning out your house or working in the garden, but it's spending a lot of time doing some type of work. Cece, does the universe want me to move out next year? Oh, I'm tan? Thank you. I'm only tan. I used to be tan from the waist up because I have a convertible, but I haven't been driving it. And I don't drive with the top down with her in the car anyway. But now this is because we've been out walking and running every morning. But I'm not tan. My legs are not tan. But thank you. Like normally when I would go out for my runs when I was working, I would go out like early in the morning before the sun was out. But now we don't go out until about 9:30. I think you will move next year. Yeah, I think you will. Kayla, how does my friend Winter really feel about me? I don't know about this one. She's got the Ace of Swords and she's got the King of Swords, which is like sharp energy. Initially, this would be somebody that I don't trust with this energy around them. Somebody who pretends to be your friend but doesn't have your best interest at heart. The Star is also in reverse, which is like not like if it were upright, I would say, okay, there's a wish around the situation, things could change. In reverse, I don't know if I'm really trusting this person. I would be careful. Mariana, what's next in my relationship? It looks like right now things are just going to continue the way they are. It doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary is happening or any forward movement is happening, at least between now and the end of the year. Strength is in reverse. I don't know if the relationship's been a little bit rocky. Somebody's holding themselves back a little bit. The Four of Swords in reverse is like, not so much Nine of Swords where somebody is up worried about it, but it's like somebody's been contemplating that there may be issues or trouble in the situation and it's been weighing on them. I don't know how you're feeling about this situation right now, but it looks like there may be some issues or a little bit of cracks in the pavement right now in this situation. All right, why isn't this loading? Jessica, how soon will I get into a relationship with my divine counterpart? I mean, I don't really believe in this divine counterpart stuff, so I don't know about that. Like, it's hard for me to... Like, I think every relationship is significant, so to me, the next significant relationship for you comes in sometime between the end of the summer and December. But I don't know. I can't tell you that that's like a divine counterpart. I just think it's like a significant relationship. And I think every relationship is significant. And so it's hard for me to say. But I think that it happens. The 12 would be the queen, and the clubs would be sometime this summer. You could meet him this summer. Maybe the relationship doesn't take off until December. Um, I think I'm at Maria. How does A think I feel about her? Okay, let's see. She thinks that you think that she's well balanced, peaceful, content, nice. I think she thinks you like her. I don't know if this is somebody that you don't like, but if it is, she thinks you like her. She sees you feeling like she's peaceful, serene, hardworking, focused, intuitive, and balanced. Vanessa, will Brandon and I end up in a relationship with each other? Yeah, I think so. 70% chance, yes, it could happen sooner than you think. Priscilla, is Lewis actually Antonio the Capricorn in disguise? No. Summer. I'm currently 7 months. What will my daughter be like? Oh, congratulations. First card that comes up around her is happy. Happy and very spiritual. Well balanced, kind, caring, considerate, hardworking, but direct. She's going to be one of those people that says exactly what she means. The Emperor. Perseverant, persistent, knows what she wants, direct. What sign is she going to be? A Leo, maybe? Leo? She should be like a pretty stern character. Taisha, what's going on in my love connection? Okay. Things could be moving forward. You know, it looks like it's a little bit up and down. Temperance should bring peace back. If it's been kind of like a roller coaster, peace should come in, but it's moving forward. 6 of Swords, though. You know, it depends. I don't know what's going on in this situation right now or where you're at. 6 of Swords can be a couple of things. You could be choosing to move on and walk away from the situation. You also have the 8 of Cups here, which would kind of echo that sentiment. However, if your relationship is okay, it could be, I know, it's like either we're breaking up or we're going on a trip, but that's what the card means. So it could be a travel to water, by water, or around water. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're ending things. But the Eight of Cups is here. However, like I said, I don't know if you're having trouble in this relationship. There's feeling a little bit stabbed in the back, but it doesn't have to be. If the relationship is fine and there is nothing amiss, then I would say that you're moving forward and you're taking a trip. You also may be working on a creative project together. Use your intuition. There's happiness here. The sun is in reverse, which means there's a delay around happiness, so you guys may be a little bit up and down. However, when the sun shows up, even if it's in reverse, it's still a positive omen. SS, exam on June 26th. Will I pass the test? This is interesting. So I got one ace, which is 33% chance that you're going to pass the test. But then you got the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. So that would bring that up higher. But then there's a tower moment that follows this. So my suggestion would be to make sure that you study. And I would really focus on putting all your energy into studying, because it looks like you're going to pass the test. The tower moment could be something that happens after the test. I want you to be sure that you're prepared for this test. Don't take it for granted that you know the information. I would just spend time between now and then studying. Rochelle, what should I know about my next romantic partner? He should be hardworking. An emperor. So the emperor could be an Aries. It could be somebody who's got a prominent position in society or at the company he works for. He also could be a boss. If none of those things ring true, it could be somebody who's a little bit older than you or comes off older. You know, sometimes somebody's only a year or two older, but they come off like 10 years older. I worked with a guy who was like 26, I'm not even kidding, but he was like going on 75. The Emperor has got that kind of feeling. It's going to feel like it's guided by the divine. You'll be at the right place at the right time. Use your intuition. He should be very kind, very successful. Have some money. He's prepared and he's legit. So the next person that comes in is not playing games. They're going to want to move forward. They're not going to want to they're going to be serious about a relationship. Kayla, how does Amanus feel about me? Things that you're well-grounded, kind, caring, lucky, hardworking. The love cup comes up here. I don't know if you two have a love connection, but it doesn't have to be. It's emotions, it's caring, it's love, even if it's not romantic love. I don't know what your relationship is though. They think that you're very successful, attractive comes up again, happy, spontaneous, and they have a lot of respect for you. Anna, will he be back from overseas for good this year? I think so. I think that's what he's hoping for. SS, reading for me and A, what will happen between us? You have a wish around the situation, so put that out into the universe. Ace of Cups is in reverse. So at some point you may feel like the love has run out. I don't know if you're in a relationship with this person. If you are, you may kind of feel like it's run its course. Knight of Pentacles, or it could also be that things are just moving forward slowly. You've got the Knight of Cups here. So you may have a new romantic interest that shows up around you, or you could rekindle your current relationship. The Hangman is here, which means it's in reverse. Things can move forward with this person nicely. Sun card is here. Happiness could come out around it, but it looks like it takes work. It looks like this relationship might need a little bit of work to get there. You also have a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Sweet things. See any adventures coming up for me this summer? %70 chance, yes. You should have a really fun summer. Well, yeah. I know the whole relationship thing gets me because, like, I know so many people that technically are in karmic relationships, but the relationships are great relationships. It's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. And then I know other people that are like in these soulmate relationships that are just killing them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really try not to get caught up into that kind of stuff. Especially, I especially get upset when people say things like, or they'll come back to me and they'll be like, oh, so-and-so told me that this is my twin flame and I'm the chaser and he's the runner. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't spend the rest of your life chasing this idiot. You know, because people will just say anything. And it keeps somebody stuck in that, then they think, oh, well, he's got to come back and just enjoy whatever it is that's presented to you in the moment, because you know what, life is short and we got to enjoy what we have, right, Dylan? Right? I'm not touching your ear. Angelique, what's going on in my love connection? What is he thinking? Well, there's like balance coming in, patience, compassion, serenity. Things should be moving forward nicely. The moon is here. Use your intuition. You guys may be prepared to do something fun or out of the ordinary, spontaneous. Maybe take a trip to water, by water, or around water. And the relationship may be moving forward nice with the Chariot. I mean, I think it's going well. I don't know that he really has anything planned right now, but he's enjoying it for what it is. But I feel like that's the difference between men and women. The sun comes down over the relationship. I think for the most part, men live right in the now. And they're like, well, this is, I'm happy now. I don't think they really think too much. Where women are usually 10 steps ahead. Well, what about this? What about that? What about the next thing? I think that he's happy with the way things are now. But I do think it's moving forward. I think he sees you as part of his future. Josette, will I get pregnant with a boy or a girl? I don't really know. I got to go by the date of conception. I do it with the cards, but I don't trust that the cards are right. Let's see. So according to this, because 3 of the cards are red, I would say girl. But I always go from the date of conception, what sign the moon was in that day. That's the way that I predict it. Priscilla, what are older Capricorn's intentions? Okay, let's see. This guy is looking for happiness. Sun, the Magician, he's not holding himself back. He's looking for happiness, this guy. Cece, what does Mariah think of Lonnie? Person at work. Okay, let's see. What does Mariah think of Lonnie? Oh, I don't think that Mariah trusts Lonnie at all. I think that maybe it feels like she's a backstabber, or that she's, we used to call them narcs. You know, like, she's placed in the situation to go back and tell the higher ups what goes on. I don't think she trusts her. Sweet thing. Did Ritual put energy in it? Do you see an outcome? Let's say. 70% chance you're going to be successful. I think that you're on the right track. La Diabla. I want to know about someone I'm dating right now. All right, what is it that you want to know? Anna. Will my son Steven re-enlist with the military when he reaches his 4th year? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. Ariane, next week general work for my hubby Craig. I hope he's prepared for hard work because he may be busy next week. 6 of Pentacles, feeling like he's well appreciated at whatever it is that he does. It could be also being well compensated. It looks like work may pick up. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, feeling more balanced, and the 6 of Wands, feeling success around work. Work should be busier next week. Or he could get an extra project or something that brings in a little extra money, 9 of Pentacles. Kayla, how does Terrence feel about me? He thinks that you're smart, loving and kind, intuitive, passionate, spiritual, well-grounded, spontaneous, strong, loving, attractive. Attractive comes up a couple of times. Peaceful. Anna, will my ex return to his Marriott hotel job, or will he have to look elsewhere? I think he'll return to the hotel. I think so. High vibration, career for the next 3 months. You're going to have choices around career. 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Choices around jobs that either pay you really well or that appreciate you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse is feeling like you've either you're able to pay off a debt or pay off something that's been hanging over your head, or if you don't have any debt, saving money. Your career should be moving forward with the Chariot. You may get a couple of different opportunities. 2 of Pentacles brings balance back into your life. A Diablo. I want to know about someone that I'm dating at the moment. I want to know if he's my soulmate. We have lots of soulmates. We don't just have one soulmate. So the way that you would know if it's a soulmate relationships break. So at some point, there will be a very painful breakup, and then probably that would be followed by a period of time where you don't speak to each other for a long time. And then what happens usually is the powers that be bring the two people back together. Sometimes it's in a bizarre way, like you both happen to be at the doctor at the same time, or you both happen to be getting on the same plane at the same time. It's in a bizarre manner, and then the relationship usually picks up again. Soulmate relationships are very difficult relationships to have. There's a lot of pain involved, and they usually last for a long time and then break and then come back years later. So, for example, I've had several soulmate relationships in my life. The first one was probably about 4 years off and on, but like with disappearances, like ghosting, and then showing up out of the blue, and then like literally running away from me. Like I saw him somewhere, and like he literally saw me and like ran away from me. That lasted 4 years. I had another one that lasted 8 years. But once it's done and it's complete, and you've learned what you need to learn, or you fulfill whatever it is that you need to fulfill, it usually goes away. And it usually, it's over. It's like dissolves, whatever. So I'm going to ask if this is a soulmate relationship. I don't believe it's a soulmate relationship. I only got one ace here. I don't think it's a soulmate relationship. But that's okay, because soulmate relationships are not always that fun. Brianna, how will daughter's senior year be overall next year? Okay. Sun came out. Overall, it should be really good. There should be a lot of creativity. A lot of like fun spontaneity, like spontaneous things that happen out of the blue. It should be a good year. Anna, I don't know if you can be a karmic and a soulmate. I don't know. I think there may be karmic cycles that happen in soulmate relationships, but I don't know if you can be. I think it's pretty much one or the other. Now, it's interesting because I just saw something on twin flames, and you know how I'm not really crazy about that idea either. I don't know about how I feel about that. But this person was telling me, or not telling me, I watched a video, that twin flames are the exact opposite of you. So, for example, if you're like a neat freak that loves to decorate in white and black, they may be like a complete slob that likes loud, obnoxious colors. Like they would be the exact opposite of you. If you were like an artist, they may be like a computer programmer. I had never heard that before, but I'm like, all of this stuff, like we don't really know their ideas. I don't know that any of it is really 100% true. And I feel like if we're always waiting, well, this has to be a soulmate this, and he's with a karmic that, and like you just kind of have to go with the flow and figure, like live and not worry about, well, this guy may be a karmic. So what? Who cares? I think we get too caught up in that kind of nonsense. I also think, and I hate to say it, but I say it all the time, women are, from the time they are very little, are brought up thinking that there's going to get some kind of fairy tale, you know, and we're going to get a white picket fence, and Prince Charming is going to show up with the slipper, and it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all, and I think it sets people up for failure, and I think it also sets people up to be really disappointed, and some people to live in a fairy tale land, and I don't think that that's healthy. Um, Cece, will Mariah tell my boss what she thinks of Lonnie? I don't think so. Not at this point. I don't think so. All right, let's cut off the super chats. I'll do the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, I will go back up to the top and try to pull off some of these other people that I didn't get to. Sonia, from now to the next 4 years, will I get married and will I overcome my anxiety over marriage? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you will. You got 3 aces. Malapali, what lies ahead for the Gemini in me? Okay. If you haven't heard from him, he may come in out of the blue. You have the Page of Swords, and you do have a wish around the situation, so put that out into the universe. But I don't know. This relationship seems like it's a little bit stuck right now. I don't know how often you've been seeing or hearing from him, but it looks like things have been a little bit stuck. I don't know if you've been feeling a little bit wounded by the situation with the Ten of Swords. And I don't know if there's a third party involved with the Three of Cups. But there's somebody else around you. You have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Now, let's see what happens over the summer. Because maybe things may be a little bit stuck right now just because we have this quarantine happening. Let's see what happens through the summer. Oh, this is not loading like stupid crap. Priscilla, am I going to reunite with Antonio, the Capricorn? I get a 33% chance that you will, but you got the Seven of Cups, so you have choices. At the time the Capricorn shows up, you're going to have choices. Phantom, how does E feel about me? She's a Virgo. You have a good connection. Lovers comes up first. Thinks that you're attractive, stable, hardworking, nurturing and kind, spontaneous and adventurous. Hardworking comes up again, and very attractive and intelligent. Which moderators are here? Mel and Brandy? Or maybe Mel's not here. Brandy, what's your question? Jenny Love 10, is he the one? There is no one. We have plenty of opportunities. So I can't answer that one person is the one, because it just doesn't work like that. We have so many different choices. Like, we have free will in this life. So there is not just one person that is meant for us. You could have a good connection with this person. You may feel like you want to explore the relationship, but we are not meant to comb the whole world looking for one specific person. So I can't say that he is, because I don't believe that. There are many people in this life that would make a good partner for you. I can look and see if you guys have a good connection, but I won't tell anybody that this person is the one and there's going to be nobody else, because we have free will and it just doesn't work like that. I would tune into your intuition with this person. The High Priestess is here, which would indicate that your intuition is pretty good when it comes to this relationship. I would say that you guys have a decent connection. It looks like it's pretty stable. There may be some arguments or some bickering coming up soon. It's not a big deal. There's also some balance, which I like. I think that that's important in a relationship where both people are doing the work. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also, it's like good luck. But like I said, there's not just one person that's meant for us. And that's the problem. It's like society makes us feel like we spend our whole lives combing the earth for this one person who is like going to make our whole lives, change for the better. And it's not true. It's not true. We actually connect with a lot of people. And soulmates too. I mean, I have, like, my 4th grade teacher. To me, she was one of my soulmates. I mean, I take a lot of advice that she taught me in 4th grade that I still use and repeat today to people. That's something that you don't forget. That's a soulmate connection. She was a teacher. You know what I mean? Like, we just have a lot. There's not just one person or 2 or 3 people that are significant. We have lots of them. And that's good. Brandy, how is my spiritual growth coming? Well, it's a journey. You know what? You're on the right path, but you're going to have pitfalls and you're going to have setbacks. But it looks like you are prepared to move forward. You got the 2 of Wands. And you got the Hierophant, which means you may be picking up a new spiritual practice that you get a lot out of, or that you feel takes you to the next level in some way. All right, Mel's not here. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm beat. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.